have our finished product with all of our pre and post shading done. Nice looking convertible boot. Now, while we're looking at that, before we jump on to our next segment in this video, I'll show you what I've done with the front seats. Now, on the real car, let me just move this over, get this dashboard out of the way. On the real car, the rear of the seats have, oh, and I just knocked one loose, have to fix that one. Just have to glue that back on. They have ropes and or chains that are, I guess, what we would call, well, you know what? I'm probably going to voice over this anyway. I have to glue that back on. And an added detail, which the kit didn't bring, which I'm surprised at with all of the details that are in this kit. Now, this was made using this really cool product, which kind of looks like braided steel line, or in this case, decorative ornamentation, called bow wire. Got this at Hobby Lobby. There's enough here to last forever. And then what I did was I used this, and then I used a little bit of jewelry wire to create the loop at the end. Cut a small piece of styrene rod, like so. Glued it to the end there, and there I have my buttons to hold everything together. And once I reattach this, which I just knocked loose now, that's what we'll have, similar to what's in the real car. If I can find a picture, I will post it right about there. Alright, so that's where we're at with the upholstery accoutrement, as we say in our fancy French word. Now let's move on, and I'll show you what I've done with the interior and the carpeting. Now we get started with a little bit of the carpet work. This is a very simple procedure using Mod Podge and embossing powder to line the floor with the carpet everywhere that's going to be visible. I work in small sections, and then I just start putting in the embossing powder. I've demonstrated this on a few of my builds, so I figure I'll just give you guys a quick look now at how we do it. Seeing as how, if you want to see it step by step, every bit of it, you can check out a few of my other builds where I've done this. So right now I'm just laying down the Mod Podge, which is a white glue similar to an Elmer's glue, but it is a matte Mod Podge. It doesn't dry shiny, it dries flat, because you don't want the carpet to have a glossy look to it, shining out from underneath the embossing powder. And once you lay that down, then you just pour the embossing powder on top of the area where you just laid the Mod Podge, and that will allow it to stick, and that's going to form your carpet. And then you just repeat as necessary to touch up any bald spots that may come up afterwards. Our carpeted interior. Here we've got just another example of some of the carpeting work that can be done with embossing powder on the 68 Corvair right next to the Admiral Cabriolet. So now that all the chassis work is completed, we're now focusing on our body and interior. As you can see now, I have the rear seats installed, the rear boot lid is installed, and our gas brake and clutch pedal installed. And just as a testament to the amount of detail they put into this kit, each pedal is a separate piece that gets attached to the floor. It's really neat. The amount of detail they put in here. Everything is done as far as the paintwork goes, dirtied up the underside a bit, as this is not being made as a brand new car, but as a car that has been restored, cleaned up, and made very close to being like new. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Just a quick look at the status of this project and where we're headed to next with it, which is going to be starting the dashboard as soon as I figure out exactly what that's supposed to look like. And then we're going to start assembling the body. As you can see here, we have various components of it scattered about. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it here. And follow me along on this ride as we're getting close to the finish line. And this is really turning out to be a fantastic kit and a tribute to Ukrainian ingenuity. Alright guys, I will see you on the next one. Oh, hey, wait, I forgot. I was going to mention this and completely forgot, and I just remembered, so I'm going to do it now. Just got a whole new load of shop cards in. If you guys are interested in them, just email me, and right there, and we'll make arrangements. I'll make arrangements to get them sent out to you. So, again, I will see you guys on the next one. I keep coming up with stuff at the end of this that just keeps dragging it out. It's just the way my brain works. Alright guys, see ya on the next one.